Hello everyone, this is Physics 101. This lesson is on latent heat. So take this scenario. You have blocks of ice at 0 degrees Celsius and you want them to be completely melted. So you will wait for them to be completely melted so that they will turn into a puddle of water. So what happens is that energy is actually from the environment is actually being put in the ice so that it will be converted into water. But please take note that even though energy is being input into the ice remains at 0 degrees Celsius. So if you touch the ice or put a thermometer in the ice, even though it is melting, you know that the ice is still at 0 degrees Celsius. So this type of energy that you need in order for the ice to completely change its state from solid to liquid is called latent heat. So let's define latent heat. It's the the heat needed to change the phase of an object. And without changing temperature. Because if we change the temperature, that would be just normal heat or the heat that we have studied previously. So latent heat is different from our normal heat. So latent heat, the formula for latent heat is given by Q equals plus minus M times L. So L here is the heat of latent heat of transformation. M here is the mass of, for example, the sample. And Q is the amount of heat needed to melt or to evaporate the object. So the plus minus sign here means that plus when you need to gain heat, meaning to melt or vaporize, and the minus sign stands for losing heat. So when you lose heat, you want to condense. So from gas, it becomes a fluid or solidify. So let's take our example again here for the ice. So how much heat do I need in order that this ice completely turns into water? So say that this ice is 1 kilogram and the latent heat of water is, let me check, 80 calories per gram. So this amount of heat needed to completely melt this 1 kilogram of ice would be positive 1 kilogram times I think it's about 80, but I have to check. Yeah, so you need L is 80 calories per, what's this, gram. So 1 gram is 1 times 10 to the minus 3 kilograms. So this amount of heat needed to melt would be 80 times divided by 10 to the minus 3. So you would put 1, 2, 3. You need 80,000 joules of heat in order to completely melt this 1 kilogram of ice.